What's up, guys? It's your boy Casa Nakono, aka Justin Jesus, or whatever you want to call me. And welcome back to MLB The Show 25. We last left off, we made a female batter. We actually brought Chris Luca back as a batter, actually. So we played in high school, then we played in college. Now we're playing in a combine to see where we get drafted to. If I get drafted low, I'm gonna go back to college and try to win the championship. Cause like on my last time going to college, we got whooped. Uh, so we had to go even low. I think we got higher. We got to a higher round of the draft. So I don't know. But anyway, I'm not gonna stutter and go crazy. But whatever. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
The road to Major League Baseball dream. Jessica, this is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal.
Yeah, and Robert, this is a pretty cool opportunity to see her on this stage, showcase her talents as one of the best female athletes. And look, scouts are looking for a combination of balance, rhythm, and timing of her swings.
I haven't done directional hitting in a long time.
Jessica, we are seeing a pretty impressive performance here.
One of the most impressive performances that we've seen. She's got that short, compact swing, allows her to make those quick adjustments. Watch how her hands stay beautifully inside the ball. She's got that great balance, keeps her weight back, and just explodes with that move to the ball.
And the scouts have to love a hitter like this, who's already this polished before they enter professional baseball.
That's what stood out to me the most, is the combination of technique and strength at the plate. Her swings are so smooth. Plus, she's got a lot of pop in the bat.
Infield drills at first base are starting up now, and this is a key position where you have the opportunity to pick up your teammates defensively, and it's my favorite position on the diamond because it's what I played growing up.
Oh, Robert, well, I'm hoping she has more success than you did, but she definitely needs to be conscious of that positional awareness. That's big with this position because scouts are looking for that range, and honestly, her ability to be able to pick up her teammates and decrease those potential throwing errors.
So, Jessica, what's your assessment so far of this session? How's she doing?
I love what I'm seeing.
What?
She's a huge
What was
asset to
that?
this team at first base. Good footwork, ability to get to that ball, make the play, plus she has got plus arm accuracy.
And as an infielder, knowing that you have a first baseman that can pick you up, what does that do for the rest of the defense?
Robert, you know it changes the entire dynamic of the defense.
Jessica, day one is in the
LSU. Vanderbilt. The Guardians. Garbage. Guardians who can't win a World Series. I got every team except for we got every team looking at us.
Hello and welcome to the MLB. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Now up, Jacob Shelley. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Hard ground ball, base hit. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they have the lead.
You're out.
Now the tag at second and he's out. Back here in the desert, leading off, Chris DeLuca. Ripped, but it curls.
Shit.
These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength, agility, and on-field performance, as well as other skills. Can't get to it. It drops into the corner. Safe
Nah,
at
I ain't
second
gonna
with a
risk
leadoff
it.
double. And now the right fielder, Brock Nunn. Here comes the 2-2. Out to short. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. But now she stops and hustles back to third base. And here is Willie Ramirez. Here comes the 2-2 offering. To the right side, Hopkins. Oh, caught up in a rundown.
Oh,
Tags
shit.
the runner for one. Nobody out, first and second here. Alejandro Del Villar getting ready to hit. Grounder up the middle, and there's a hit. Runner around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. And now the first baseman, Chris DeLuca, cracked a double the first time at bat. A frozen rope. And the inning is over. One runner. Alejandro Del Villar digs in now. And the pitch. Swing, ground ball out to short. Come up with
Damn it.
runner in from third
I
to
keep thinking,
extend their lead.
I'm thinking Xbox controls. I keep thinking square is X.
So 2 on and 2 out. And here's the first baseman, Chris DeLuca, 1 for 2. Now a
Oh,
high
that's,
fly ball to left
that ain't getting
center.
nowhere.
That ends the inning. 2 runners left. Here's the second baseman, Jacob Shelley. And the 0-1 now. On the ground to first, could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit. 1 away, runners at first and third. Next is the switch-hitting first baseman, Chris DeLuca, 1 for 3. That one smashed to left field. It's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. In there, he's safe.
No, safe.
Runner at third, 1 away. Now it's the
Okay.
right fielder, Brock Nunn. And the 1-1. In the dirt, and she's coming home. And she comes in to score on a wild pitch.
There we go.
Now it's the second baseman, Jacob Shelley. 0-1, here's the pitch. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. It's an RBI single. And in the 9th, they take the lead. You're in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. Chris DeLuca will hit next. That one ripped into right center. It's back there. This one is gone.
There we go.
That's a good job to be aggressive in the box after watching him closely on the mound. Once you've got his timing down, it's a lot easier to give a strong, confident swing. Ready to go in the 11th inning. And now the DH, James Rowland. The plan should be to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side. Back up the mid. Oh, it gets the pitcher. Safe at first. And now after the play, we'll check in on the lefty. And now the first baseman, Chris DeLuca. She's already homered in this ballgame.
And there's game. Blouses.
And that's a fair ball. One run's in. The winning run comes across to score. And they walk it off in extra innings. This is some advanced hitting for a minor leaguer. She knew she had to put it in play and find a spot that would allow those two runners to come home. And she delivered to get them the walk-off win. DeLuca had a sensational day, punctuated by the walk-off. 4 hits. And this
Game 2.
Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB. Here's the center fielder, Travis Landgraf. The 0-1. Hard ground ball, base hit. Headed for the plate. Runner scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0. Back here at Chase Field, bottom half of the second. And here at the plate, Chris DeLuca.
Nope.
Line drive.
Oh no, it's a base hit.
Next is the designated hitter, Brock Nunn. And it's a blooper to left, and that falls for a base hit.
Yep. Oh, I should have ran.
To second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here's the catcher, Willie Ramirez. 0-1 now. In the dirt.
Oh, I got caught.
She's out. Chris DeLuca getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's back there. And out of here.
Yep, out of here.
Made them pay for that one. A 2-run blast. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's now 2-1. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Chris DeLuca. She's already homered in this ballgame. In the air, out towards right center.
Nope.
That ends the inning and limits the damage.
Womp
And here's the
womp.
first baseman, Chris DeLuca. Already a homer for her in this one. Swinging a high fly ball, sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. It's off the wall. Coming around third. He's safe. They clear the bases. 2 down and a runner at second base. And now the DH, Brock Nunn. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt.
2-1.
So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. Two one now. Rips this one to short. In plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 3 hits. Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the left fielder, Derek Shelley. Ground ball to the right side. To second for 1.
Out.
That's a double play. The ball game is over. Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine is in the books. We saw a lot of
Actually,
players
I'd probably
make
go back to
compelling
college
cases for
regardless.
their futures in professional baseball. No easy task, knowing that every play Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. So digging in, Chris DeLuca. You have to feel for these youngsters and the pressure they must be feeling. Sure, the nerves may settle a bit after. Swing, drive. Forget it. Long home run to right. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 out and runners at first and second. And here is Chris DeLuca. Already a solo homer in this one. That one is smoked. Right field. It's carrying. Go!
3 run. 3 run.
A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they tack on 3. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Flexes the power with that swing. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0. Man on at first. Here's the third baseman, Rico Gonzalez. Ground ball could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first. Double play.
3-6-3.
That's a very difficult double play to turn, especially because the first baseman has to display exceptional footwork. The infielders did a really nice job there. So up next, Chris DeLuca. And now she's got a shot to turn an already memorable day into an historic
that's not
day
happening.
with a chance to hit her 4th homer of the ball game. It's been a tremendous performance to this point. Gonzalez getting ready to hit. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy double play to second for 1. That double play ends it right here. That concludes this year's MLB Draft Combine. It was a pleasure watching these young talents get a chance to showcase their skills and boost their draft stocks. I, for one, cannot wait to see what the future holds for these players and for our sport.
I don't like that number. Thank you very much. They really have to put that number up, didn't they? Very simple. Chris Hoskins. Wilson Contreras play at first. Yes, the Angels.
With the second pick in the first round, the Los Angeles Angels select Chris DeLuca, a first baseman from the East region. With the seventh pick of the first round, the Chicago White Sox select Mia Lewis, a starting pitcher from the West region.
The White Sox. I mean, the Angels aren't any much better. Well, they are. I'm starting my pro career. I got what I wanted. I was drafted in the first round.
So that concludes.
Rocket City Pandas. Damn, she kind of thick. Come on, bro. All this damn talking.
Now we're ready to go from Studio 21, Lauren Shahadi.
That's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Turn your notification bell for whenever I upload. And with that being said, love you guys, and I'll see you later.